In Vietnam, faith flows like the rivers that carve through its mountains, quiet, constant, and ancient. Long before skyscrapers rose in its cities, people here had already built invisible bridges between heaven and earth. Centuries ago, as early as the 10th century during the Lai dynasty, Buddhism flourished, blending with indigenous beliefs to form a uniquely Vietnamese spirituality, one that honors both gods and ancestors, both the seen and the unseen. Today, if you wander beyond the tourist paths, you'll still find that sacred heartbeat in the fragrance of incense curling through wooden temples, in the echo of drums calling spirits to descend, in the whispered prayers of those who still keep the old ways alive. With Seni World Travel, we invite you into this hidden realm to witness the ancient rituals, ceremonies, and quiet devotion that reveal the mystical soul of Vietnam. The story begins in the 15th century when the mother goddess religion, known as Giao Mao, began to blossom across northern Vietnam. At its heart lies Hao Jong, the spirit medium ceremony, a sacred ritual where humans and deities meet. Inside an old temple draped in red and gold, the ceremony begins. The air vibrates with the beat of drums and the haunting melody of Chow Vun music. The medium, dressed in embroidered silk, closes her eyes as incense smoke thickens, and then her voice changes. She is no longer herself, but a vessel, channeling ancient spirits of heroes, princes, and goddesses. Each change of costume marks a new descent, a new divine presence. Offerings of fruit, rice wine, and paper horses are placed on the altar, symbolizing wealth, protection, and gratitude. This ritual, recognized by UNESCO in 2016 as an intangible cultural heritage, is not merely performance. It is faith in motion, a living dialogue between the spiritual and human realms that has endured for centuries. Travel south, and you will find another layer of Vietnam's spiritual past, its pagodas, many of which were built nearly 1,000 years ago. During the Lai, 1009 to 1225, and Tran, 1225 to 1400 dynasties, Buddhism was not only a religion, but a foundation of the kingdom's identity. Kings built pagodas to seek peace, balance, and enlightenment, and today, these temples still hum with prayers that have never ceased. Step into an old pagoda at dawn. You'll hear the slow, measured sound of wooden bells, the faint rustle of robes as monks begin their morning chants. The scent of sandalwood fills the air. Women in simple ao dai light sticks of incense, bowing 3 times, their whispers carrying wishes for family, for harvest, for peace. The architecture itself tells stories. Curved roofs shaped like the wings of phoenixes, dragons guarding gateways, and lotus motifs carved into stone, symbols of purity rising above the mud of life. For the villagers who come here daily, faith is not an event. It's a rhythm, one that flows quietly through generations. When spring returns, the rice fields shimmer green, and every northern village awakens with celebration. These are the Jinlang festivals, a tradition dating back to the La dynasty of the 15th century. Each village has its guardian deity, a Than Hoang, often a hero, scholar, or mythical protector who once brought prosperity to the land. Once a year, the people gather to honor them. The festival begins with a solemn procession. Men in ceremonial tunics carry palanquins draped in silk. Women follow, bearing offerings of rice cakes, flowers, and wine. The air fills with the steady rhythm of drums and gongs. Then comes the joy. Traditional dances, games, and music echo across the fields, blending worship with celebration. These festivals remind villagers that their ancestors and protectors still walk beside them, that the divine is never far away. It lives in laughter, in unity, and in the very soil they cultivate. In Vietnam, spirituality doesn't belong only to the past. It still breathes, transforms, and moves through everyday life. In the soft morning haze, a woman lights incense on her ancestral altar, whispering prayers for peace. By the sea, fishermen still offer tributes to the water goddess before setting sail, asking for calm tides and safe journeys. And in the ancient temples of the north, the sacred Hao Jong ritual continues, vibrant, mesmerizing, and full of life, just as it has been for centuries. Today, this ceremony is not only a religious act, but also a spiritual and cultural expression, a way for people to find balance between the material world and the inner self. Those who attend Hao Jong do not only seek blessings or fortune, they seek inner peace, a reconnection with their origins and with something greater than themselves. The air during the ceremony is alive with sound and color, drums pounding, the rhythm of ceremonial music rising and falling, and the scent of incense curling through candlelight. When the medium dons a shimmering silk robe, the space transforms, as if through the music and devotion, the deities of Vietnamese folklore descend once again. The holy mothers, the sacred princes, the legendary generals. People travel hundreds of kilometers to attend. Some participate in devotion, others stand quietly in reverence. Yet everyone feels it, that indescribable energy, sacred but intimate, powerful yet gentle. It's the belief that divinity isn't distant. It walks among us, guiding every step, every breath. And because of that enduring faith, Hao Jong has never faded. Instead, it thrives in modern Vietnam, not as a relic of the past, but as a living symbol of identity, resilience, and beauty. Younger generations now carry it forward, proud to preserve a tradition that bridges past and present, the human and the divine. Across more than 1,000 years, through dynasties, wars, and modern change, Vietnam's spiritual heart has never stopped beating. From the sacred chants of monks to the vibrant colors of spirit mediums, from village festivals to the quiet flicker of incense in family homes, each ritual is a bridge between past and present, human and divine. To travel here is to witness not just history, but living faith, humble, enduring, and profoundly human. With Seni World Travel, you don't just see Vietnam, you feel its spirit, woven into prayer, song, and silence. If this journey has stirred your heart, subscribe, like, and share your thoughts below. And one day, come walk with us through these sacred places, to listen, to breathe, and to discover mystical Vietnam. One ritual, one story, and one sacred moment at a time.